Hey guys, my name is Godoy, and this is my first year at National. And all I'm working on there are my upper division courses for this class. And now, this presentation I am going to call the mentor that I strive to be. Now, my major and plan, I am majoring in organizational leadership, and now everything I do pretty much revolves around me being a leader. I really strongly believe in leadership skills, and they're really important in our world today. As soon as I graduate, I plan on getting a teaching credential. I plan on teaching high school, at least subbing for a little while, because I know right now, with these times, it's really hard to land a teaching job, even if you're a math or a science teacher. Now, if that wasn't to work out, I've always considered being a military officer and having a bachelor degree. It's going to be really easy for me to be able to get into the military as an officer with some decent pay, and possibly I can even teach on base. Now, I have faced some obstacles, since I am a 23-year-old man, and I feel I've taken a little bit too long to finish school, but then again, everything happens for a reason. As soon as I graduated high school, I did go to San Francisco State, literally packed my bags 2 weeks after high school, and went straight up there. And I was homesick, things weren't working out for me, so I transferred over to Azusa Pacific, which is a little closer to home. It's in LA, which is about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours away from San Diego, where I'm from. And that's where I was at. I went there, I played some football, but again, I ended up coming back home. Now, it may look all sparky and fun, but it wasn't. I had a big drought when I came home. I didn't know who I was. I started questioning myself. I wanted to enlist in the military. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even want to go to school. Nothing. So I had a big eye opener. And my mom and I sat down, talked, and what I could do, and how I can be a better person. And that led me to coaching baseball. I didn't decide to play any college baseball. I hurt my arm in high school, so I couldn't throw the ball anymore. But I know a lot about the game, and now led me to coaching. And I started off coaching in 2008 at Encanto Little League in the southeast area of San Diego, and that was a big change for me. It was my first time I managed. Nobody helped me. I didn't know anyone in the league. I didn't have any cousins, any nephews, brothers, sisters, nothing. I went in and I started teaching the game, and I loved it. I fell in love with it. I did it up until this year, until an opportunity for me opened up at Lincoln High School to coach the JV team there, and I went ahead and took that position since I am almost done with school, and I do want to get into high school teaching. I took that opportunity, but I definitely learned a lot from coaching Little League, and it's taught me a lot to go into the high school level. Now, this really showed me who I was. It showed me that I had a passion for teaching. I definitely loved the game. I had a lot of patience with the kids, and to do those, especially in these neighborhoods down here in Southeast San Diego, you really have to have an understanding for these kids and their backgrounds. And you have to understand that some of them have parents, some of them don't. Some of them have grandparents, some of them are foster kids. If you don't have that understanding or are willing to have the patience, then you really have no business teaching these kids the game, or even being there and being a part of their lives. The way I looked at it was, I gained these kids' trust, and I gained these kids' parents, families, guardians, whoever they may have in their life. I gained their trust, and And it's not so much about what sport I'm teaching, it's more about the trust that I built with these kids. And now my new passion was the way, the way of life for me is now to lead the way. And by that I mean show them that there's more out there for them. Baseball will always be there. Now, a lot of these kids, especially at Lincoln High School, I had a lot of trouble getting them to make grades. And that's something I want to be a part of to change. I want to change that whole program around. And it's something about me that I think is going to take me to places. I've never been one to follow. I've always been one to lead the situation, make a quick decision, and always a smart one. Now here's a picture of the little league team I had this year. I'm the one to the left in the white. Like I said, I'm only 23 years old, but I learned a lot about myself in leaving San Francisco, leaving LA, coming down here to community college, and my head was just spinning in question marks on what to do, who I should be, and I definitely think I found it.